In this video, I'll show you how to run a Kruskal-Wallis test in SPSS. The Kruskal-Wallis is the non-parametric alternative to one-way ANOVA. You use this test when data assumptions for ANOVA are not met. For example, when your data violates normality or homogeneity of variance. The Kruskal-Wallis test will rank the data and compare the median of the ranks for all groups with the individual group medians. This test is almost the same as ANOVA, except that while ANOVA uses means, Kruskal-Wallis uses medians. The null hypothesis is that there's no difference between groups. The alternate hypothesis looks for significant differences between the groups. One thing to bear in mind is that the Kruskal-Wallis test is not as powerful as ANOVA. It may fail to detect overall significance or between the various treatments. Assumptions for the test are that the samples are random, that the data is at least measured at the ordinal level, and the scaled distributions must be identically shaped. For this example, I'm going to run a Kruskal-Wallis test to compare 5 different condos and the amount they spend on building maintenance. I want to know if there's a significant difference between the condos' expenditures. In the variable view screen, I entered scale variable for dollar spend. In the value labels window, I labeled my condo names from 1 to 5. If I switch to the data view screen, you can see the condo column here. My independent variable has numbers indicating the condos instead of names. The null hypothesis is there is no difference between the maintenance expenditures for all condos. Let's run the test. Click Analyze. Non-parametric tests. Independent samples. Click the Fields tab. Click the variable you want to test for differences. For this example, that's dollars spent on building maintenance. Click the blue arrow to move the variable over to the Test Fields box. Click the grouped variable. For this example, that's condo. Click the bottom arrow to move the variable to groups. Click Settings, then click the Customize Tests radio button. Choose Kruskal-Wallis. The default alpha level is 5%. If you want to change this, you can on the test options screen. I'm going to leave it at 5%. Click Run. The test concludes we cannot reject the null hypothesis. In other words, the median amount spent on building maintenance is most likely equal amongst the groups. The test gave us a p-value of 0.052 or 5.2%, which is greater than the alpha level of 5%. I hope you found the video helpful. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.